We are making 14 ducats a month, lads. 3 ducats for more reps. So we got our naval doctrine, 33% extra ship trade power. We have 19 trade ships. We're building a 20th trade ship. And those trade ships are giving us about 4 to 5 ducats worth of ducats, I suppose, every month. They're giving us 4 to 5 extra ducats a month. That is 9 ducats less than England, despite having, what is that, almost 3, more than, almost 4 times as less. 4 times less development as England. Apparently we're going to be in a personal union on our death. We have no heir. There is no heir apparent to our throne. Don't want that. We do have a queen, a 566. If only this was our heir. We already have royal marriages with Munster and Butler. Can we get a heir from Spain? No? Can we get an heir from a tribal marriage? That reduces our relations by 1. Which is fine. I think that's normally for a queen, so it's not really going to do much. We can stop centralizing, because we're at our centralization cap. We'll just have to wait and hope that we get an heir. I am switching to intolerance. We switched back to Catholic. So we're now Catholic again. And we're going to go intolerance. And I think the next idea group is going to be state religion and then naval. Something like that. We are behind on our admin tech by a lot. It's 18 is the highest, and we're at 13. But we are about to get banking, though. Next year. I think I'm going to save my admin points, and then once we get the banking and Renaissance, then just we can catch up. Once we get banking in our capital, we should be able to embrace it, because this has 22 developments. I'm going to bring these ships into port for a little bit, because they need to recover. I'm thinking I'm going to build a warehouse district in my capital, because it'll give a little bit of local trade power modifier, some urban production power modifier, a little bit of base urban gravity modifier, and then it'll also increase the rate that I get urban pops, so it'll get up to the max a little bit sooner, a little bit quicker. It's never a bad idea to build in your capital. Speaking of our capital, capital has 23 development. London has 22, so our capital officially has more development than London. Doesn't have as many pops, though. Okay, hey, we got one. Nice. Okay. Let's name him... What's a good Irish name? Irish names. Irish girl names. No, Irish boy names. We're gonna name him... We're gonna name him Connor. Just because I thought of Conor McGregor. Hey, we can embrace, there we go. Okay, so hopefully this isn't too much. That's not bad, 160. We now know how to bank. That reduces our tech penalty by 15%. Still too much. Too much cost. I would switch to admin focus, but I really want to stay on top of England. Plus I'm going to do naval next, so I'm going to need some points to at least get sheltered ports. Actually, you know what? I think what I'll do is I'll take naval next, get sheltered ports, and then at 20 I'll take the colonization idea, and then I'll dump naval, and then I'll grab state religion, and that should give me enough time to build up my admin points, get my tech back up, because I think going directly into another admin idea group would be a bit of a problem, because we are hamstringed on admin power. Alright, these guys recovered a little bit. Let's go send them out. How much do we hold in the North Sea node? %. We might actually be able to take some ships off and have them raid the Northwest Atlantic. I'll have to figure that out in between parts. Build that, get started on that warehouse district in a couple months. It'll take 2 years. After that, maybe an art corporation, and then I'm really gonna start. I've already started building some stuff in these other provinces, but I think after warehouse district and art corporation, then I'll definitely start building elsewhere. So yeah, this will have 3 things. It'll increase my urban pop growth. It should theoretically help at least get a 2nd tier center of trade, and it'll also help with the urban production skill. So that's why it's a good all-around building. I think it would be a good thing to get that going, to get that built to my capital. So let's go ahead and start that. Yeah, in that last war, England did not invade. They just had their ships hanging around. I managed to pick off some of their ships. They probably rebuilt them, but I think I was able to destroy 8 light ships. Actually, I think I destroyed 6 light ships and I captured 2 light ships. Where's England? Yeah, they've rebuilt 2, so they have 14 lights and 8 transports. They're really weird because they had 10 light ships up here just not moving at all, so I was able to pick off ships down here. They're acting very weird. The Irish Renaissance. Let's stay loyal to the Pope. So switching to duelist pretty much enabled me to get a bunch of ducats, but I kind of wanted to go back to Catholic because Ireland is pretty Catholic. So for role-playing purposes, we'll stay Catholic and loyal. Unfortunately, since we're so far away from the Pope, we can't really get papal influence. Well, that's alright. I can ally France when they break one of these alliances or get Brittany into a personal union. They're at their alliance limit, so but theoretically, if they weren't, I could ally them. I think I'm at a point where I don't need England to attack me to get those ducats anymore, because our economy is kick-started. Now it's time to harvest those ducats and build stuff, so we're not completely dependent on England attacking us anymore. I wouldn't say I'm confident to invade England, but we're getting there. It would be nice if England attacked a couple more times at least. So the fact that we can't ally France is fine for now. Wait a minute, lesser nobles took control of this province. Also, there's greater nobles. Greater nobles now control this province. It looks like the lesser nobles took control of Tir Eogan and Kerry. I think this is Kerry and this is Cork. Interesting. So the tribals are now down to 17%, and the lesser nobles are at 16%. Greater nobles, of course, just have that 1-3 development province, so they're not strong at all. Yeah, so that's my plan. Naval for those first 2, and then whatever, I can't actually see it, expansion or exploration. I think exploration, and then I'll start colonizing, and then I'll go to state religion. What's going on in the rest of the world? Anything happening? Tlemcen and Tunis have killed Morocco. Morocco's pretty much gone. Turkish Empire is doing Turkish Empire things. Hungary is a junior partner of Austria, which is historical. Doesn't happen often, though. For me, at least. Mamluks. So the Turkish Empire is now sandwiched between Austria-Hungary and the Mamluks. Poland conquered some of Crimea. Poland also has Lithuania and Kiev as junior partners. Muscovy's dead. I'm not sure if Muscovy ever was alive in this campaign, but they're dead now. Novgorod exists instead of them. Denmark's conquering provinces from Sweden. Netherlands exists. And then Aragon is the junior partner under Castile, so the Iberian wedding happened. The Knights took a couple provinces. Wait, actually, or do they start with those? I don't think they do. I think they took those provinces. Oddly enough, the White Horde still exists. That's interesting. Normally they shatter. Alright, so I'm going to end this part here and then pick up on the next part. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.